What do you pay a month in mortgage?
4,000.
4,000? Was there any time in your life where you were like one paycheck away, possibly losing your place? Because I know a lot of families struggle out there.
During the beginning of COVID, for sure.
Really?
Can we cut the video?
I mean, everybody thinks that you have to put like 20% down, but you don't. So that's number one.
I've always tried to be very frugal and responsible with my finances.
So right now in 2025, the average first-time home buyer purchases a house at age 38.
Yeah.
So it sucks. What's up, guys? So we're here today in the Alamo Quarry Market, and we're gonna walk around and ask locals here what they are paying rent here a month in San Antonio, so that way you guys can figure out if San Antonio is a fit for you or not. So let's go get some more interviews. Excuse me, ma'am, quick question.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? I'm Robert, and we're going around town. We're asking locals here how much you guys pay rent in San Antonio. Mortgage.
I don't rent, I own.
Oh, you own? How long have you been a homeowner?
Well, I've been a homeowner for decades.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, because some of the questions we have is when's the first time a homeowner purchased a property, and the stats are pretty high right now. 2025 is like average first time home buyer is at 38 years old. So at what age did you buy your first property?
I was in my early 30s.
Oh wow. And did you have to accumulate a lot of wealth in order to purchase a property, or how did you guys come about doing that?
Cut the video.
It's actually we have over 20,000 followers on
I'd rather not talk about
you know. No, it's fine. You don't have to. You don't have to. But was there a time in your life where you were probably like one paycheck away from losing your property? Because I know some families struggle out there.
I've always tried to be very frugal and responsible with my finances, so I have always tried to live within my means.
Okay. Awesome. And how do you like the city of San Antonio as far as in general living, and if you could share some pros and cons, that'll be fantastic.
I think it's a great city. It's very family oriented. It has a lot to offer.
Okay.
Culturally, and if you can tolerate a couple hot weeks in the summer, it's a great place to live.
And did you always live in San Antonio, or were you somewhere else previously?
No, I relocated here in the mid-2000s from Chicago.
Really, that's so funny, because I, in the mid-2000s, relocated from Chicago with my family. I used to live in the Skokie and Des Plaines area. What part of town in Chicago did you live in?
So I lived within the city in the Wicker Park area neighborhood, and then lived in Oak Park before moving here.
That's so funny, because a lot of people are from Chicago that moved down here. That's so funny. What a small world. I mean, compared to the Chicago weather and this weather, like, do you miss Chicago at all, or?
I like to go back as a tourist and to see family, and then I'm always happy to be back to Texas.
Sure. Mm-hmm. And what is a deciding factor that you can share with someone that is sitting on the fence, that are possibly considering to move to San Antonio, but they're not quite sure? Maybe they're arguing with their spouse or something. I don't know.
No, I think that there are a lot of decisions, a lot of things to consider when you make a major life move like that. But I think that San Antonio is a great city, and I'm glad to be in Texas, and so I'm happy to be here and call myself a Texan now.
That's awesome. And would you finish your life here, like that? You're not moving anywhere else?
Well, never say never, but right now I'm living here and have a good life, and I'm grateful for everything that Texas has to offer.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for the interview. Appreciate it. God bless you guys. Thank you. Excuse me, ma'am. Quick question. How much do you pay rent here in San Antonio, Texas, roughly?
I own my house.
You own your house?
Yeah.
How long have you owned your house?
6 months.
6 months? Are you guys a native San Antonian, or are you from another place?
I'm a native.
Have you lived here all your life?
No, I lived in Austin for 20 years, and then I moved here about 2 years ago.
Okay, what brought you that transition from Austin to San Antonio?
The culture and the price. It's cheaper to live here.
Yeah, pretty expensive there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to live centrally located, close to things, not in the suburbs. You're going to pay over $1 million for most homes. Yes.
Really. And is San Antonio like the end goal for you, or you could potentially sit?
I'm happy here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what, if you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer, but if you just for our channel, we're living in San Antonio, Texas. What do you pay a month in mortgage?
4,000.
4,000.
Yeah.
And what does that get you? Like bedroom count, bathroom count, square footage?
4 bedroom, 3 bath, 3,000 square feet.
Okay. And are you happy what you're paying for? Is it fit your needs?
There. Yes, it does.
And what are some pros and cons to living in San Antonio that could share with our audience that are considering moving but they're not quite sure yet?
I would say pros are that it feels like a kind of a small town, a community. There is cons. There is a lot of construction and traffic that can be frustrating. Overall, you can get everything that you need. Grocery stores nearby. Everything is like within probably 5 to 10 mile radius, at least where I live. And I think it's just a great place to live.
If you could give us like a region of the city, what part of town would that 4,000 a month get you?
Alamo Heights area.
Alamo Heights?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really nice area. I call it like the Great Gatsby type of homes. Would you agree?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't live in that one, but I don't live in those. But I do enjoy like driving by them and looking at them. Yes.
Yeah. Would you say San Antonio is a walkable city compared to Austin or like bigger cities like Chicago, New York? Like, some people.
It's not generally walkable.
Yeah.
No, it's mostly car dependent place. I can walk to a coffee shop and like maybe to the grocery store. It would take me 15 minutes. Sometimes I walk my dogs to the vet because there just happens to be one close, like at the front of my neighborhood. But in general, you're driving to get most places. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I experience, and it's kind of annoying because, like, you want to tend to walk. You don't want to be stuck in the house all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and Alamo Heights can be walkable in the right neighborhoods, but still, I mean, it's a hike to get most places. Minimum 15-20 minute walk, which when it's like 100 degrees outside, who wants to do that? You know?
Yeah. Especially with the summer months right now. Yeah.
But in the spring, the fall, even the winter, when we have those like 70-degree sunny winter days, like it's perfect and easy to walk 15 to 20 minutes somewhere. But as you get farther out, like from Alamo Heights, it becomes more car dependent. Yeah. Like areas like the Dominion, which is beautiful, or like over off of like around the Rim, UTSA, all those great areas over there. Those people aren't walking anywhere.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, it's a little difficult. San Antonio has that as a growing pain, so we need to improve on that, right?
I know. Yeah. That's true.
I wanted to ask you, at what age did you buy your first property?
I bought my first house in Austin, and I was in my early 30s, like 32, 33.
That's awesome. The reason why we're asking is right now in 2025, the average first-time home buyer purchases a house at age 38. So it sucks. It's very difficult. And what could you share to someone who's wanting to buy a house? It doesn't matter if it's San Antonio or in any other region of the United States, that you can help them, improve those chances for them.
I mean, everybody thinks that you have to put like 20% down, but you don't. So that's number one. A lot of people are under the impression, but there's plenty of programs like FHA, and there's plenty of opportunity. Even a conventional loan, they'll allow 5%. They'll allow it these days. You have to just kind of start with a starter home. That's what we did. Right. And then you can build equity in that, and then maybe sell that and get your dream home. So just kind of lower your expectations for your first house. It'll be okay. Yeah. It doesn't have to be the forever home. Or you can make it your forever home by improving it over time.
Right.
But starter homes are okay. Yeah. I think we all have this push, like we want to be, we want to go from 0 to 60 and be in the one and only home forever and ever, and that may not be, feasible.
It's a journey, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, exactly.
And for someone who's sitting on the fence and they're not sure, what would you say, like a takeaway for them to, hey, take that step, buy a house, and move forward with it?
Ooh, I hate to say, like, just do it, because it's one of those things, like, it does depend on your financial situation. Yeah. Owning a home is a lot of, responsibility as far as maintenance, right? So you just have to feel comfortable. You have to feel good about it. If your body's giving you pause. If you feel like it's the right thing, and you're committed to maintenance and maintaining the things that come, and even, I've learned to get my hands dirty. My husband sometimes has said he's going to buy me like a tool belt to wear around the house. Really? I walk around fixing things constantly. You have to kind of get comfortable with fixing things yourself. If you're outsourcing everything, it's just going to add up like crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's all good. A lot of this that you'll find as you problem solve fixes are easy. They're not time consuming. They're not too hard, but you have to kind of be committed to fixing stuff.
And you get to know yourself as a person doing those things, right?
You do, yeah. I've encountered some big problems that we came up with solutions for, and I feel confident in them. And
That's awesome.
yeah, we just move on.
Question for you. So was there any time in your life where you're like maybe one paycheck away from losing your place or property?
No, I've never let myself get like that because I don't want to feel that insecure.
Yeah.
So I've always had that mindset, like I'm not gonna let that happen.
Yeah.
So then the best advice for that is to live below your means and don't buy a house that you can't afford.
Yeah. Yeah, I know there's a lot of families struggling,
I know.
and it's difficult. I love to ask that question because you get different answers from certain people. You just mentioned about live within your means. So definitely, I highly agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you, as long as you do that and you buffer your savings, then you shouldn't be a paycheck away from losing that.
Yeah. Any final takeaways that you can share with our audience that are looking specifically to San Antonio that you can give out pointers, pros and cons that can help them make that decision?
Just try to always prioritize location. Make sure that you live in an area that you can get around well, even if it's not walkable. Go drive around, see how the traffic is at various times of day. Even some of the newer communities that they're building out farther in San Antonio, getting around some of them is a nightmare.
Yeah.
And you have to decide if maybe you'd rather prioritize being in a little bit more for a smaller home, maybe, just so that you have that quality of life of getting around without a lot of traffic and frustration.
Sure.
Because I know some areas, like, I don't want to call them out, but just certain areas, even, Bernie is blowing up. I know it's on the outskirts of San Antonio, but getting around there, because I didn't grow up there, but my cousins did. So we were always going out there for Thanksgiving holidays and then coming back into San Antonio. It's only 25-30 minutes away. Right now, navigating around there is really hard, even during non-peak hours. If you're just going, especially during peak hours, but even middle of the day, getting around certain streets that are just the thoroughfare for the whole city. The lights are backed up. You're sitting at them for 5-10 minutes. They don't have good infrastructure. I hate to hate on it, but but the infrastructure and the location of your home matter more than anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
Because people, what I've heard and I've learned is people don't buy just the house, they buy the area too. Do you agree with that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like we all talk about location and it matters.
Yeah.
And I would take a sacrifice on the home any day. If I was looking for, I don't know, a 4,000 square foot house that had 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, if it was not in the right area and I could find a smaller one that's, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, I would buy that one.
Okay. You've been great. Thank you so much for your input.
Yeah.
We truly appreciate it.
Of course. Thank y'all.
God bless you.
I just
Thank
worked
you.
out. Don't actually
No
use that
No.
material.
Thank you.
Bye.
You've been great. Thank you. So that was such an amazing interview. I had a lot of insight from a local that moved from Austin to San Antonio, has cousins in the Bernie area, and really, really great insights that I hope you guys can take away and take to heart and see if San Antonio is the right fit for you. So let's get some more interviews. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and if you guys are looking to relocate to San Antonio, move to San Antonio, don't hesitate to reach out to me personally. All of my contact information is below and also on the screen, and let's get on with some more interviews. Excuse me, man, quick question. We're going around town asking locals how much do they rent, and we're curious to know how much you guys rent a month here in San Antonio.
I actually own my home, and it's about $1,700 a month.
Also about $1,700 a month on mortgage? At what age did you purchase your first property, if I may ask?
27.
27. The reason why we ask is the average homeowner or a first-time home buyer is at age 38 in 2025. So that's why we're going asking around, locals. And what are you currently living here in San Antonio?
Yeah.
Did you live in San Antonio all your life, or was there somewhere else before?
No, I lived a few other places, a couple different states. I'm from Minnesota originally.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
What made the transition for Texas or San Antonio in general for you?
Just different opportunities.
Is it work related or?
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for work?
I manage a gelato shop.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Are you the owner?
No. No.
Oh, you want to be the owner one day?
No.
Okay. Are there any pros and cons you've experienced that you could share with our audience of San Antonio living?
Just traffic. I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're also asking, was there any time in your life where you were like one paycheck away, possibly losing your place? Because I know a lot of families struggle out there.
During the beginning of COVID, for sure.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How did you bounce back from that?
I Actually, don't remember. Sorry, I don't have a good answer. I don't remember. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, is there any like?
I think I was renting the property at the time, and they like waived it for us. Like yeah.
So it's you're not in a. What I'm hearing is you're not in a good position, even if you're renting, right?
I wouldn't say so. No. Yeah.
Are there any like pros and cons to renting versus owning your home?
Pros, I guess, the property management taking care of things for you. Owning, it's nice to have something that belongs to you.
Sure. And if someone is on the fence about moving to San Antonio, what's something that you could share with them that can help them make that decision and hey, I'm ready to move to San Antonio?
Oh God, I need more time to think about that one.
It's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
some like 2 cents, something. Because maybe somebody's struggling, wants an extra.
As somebody who's from Minnesota, like the harsh weather out there, I would say the weather's a lot better here.
Yeah.
If you can handle the heat.
Yeah. Because the rest of the year is pretty nice here. Right?
Yeah, I would say so.
You've been great. Thank you so much. God bless you. No worries. No worries. Thank you. All right, guys, that concludes our interviews for today. And if you guys like this type of content, hit me with one of these. And if you guys are looking to move to San Antonio or relocate to San Antonio, don't hesitate to reach out. All my contact information is below and also on the screen, so you guys can get a hold of me personally or someone on my team. So if that's you, go ahead and do that, and we'll see you guys on the next video.